Hey, Guru Nation, welcome back to another biotech stock analysis. This is one of our favorites. We've actually covered this on the Clinical Research Circle as part of a couple of companies we did in a particular segment. It deserves its own video and its own coverage. So, go subscribe to the Clinical Research Circle to check it out. Basically, it's a $118 million market cap as of the time of this video, focused on central nervous system disorder treatments. And we're going to get into an article we wrote on Latinos in clinical research. And we're also going to look at their website and discuss some of the important milestones coming up. They had a complete response letter issued by the FDA back in September 25th of 2020. They had a complete response letter from the FDA for Libervant, which is their buccal film for management of seizure clusters. We're going to get into this company's technology, but basically the only issue the FDA had was the fact that certain weight groups showed a lower drug exposure level than desired. The company intends to provide the FDA additional information on PK modeling to demonstrate that dose adjustments will obtain the desired exposure levels. There were no other safety, clinical, pharmacology, biopharmaceutics issues identified in this complete response letter. The FDA did cite a small number of deviations in blood draws in one of the studies. The company believes, based on discussions with the FDA, that the company will not need to conduct any further clinical studies in order to cure the items cited in the CRL, and will confirm that view in its upcoming follow-up meeting. So they actually have a couple of catalysts coming up. That's the big one, is resubmitting to the FDA without doing any other study in the second half of 2021, which is this year. Recently, they announced their first quarter results and revealed the plans for the rest of 2021. We are developing additional analysis of the existing data in the NDA for Libervant and expect to refile by the end of the second quarter of 2021. So they're going to refile. Right now, it's May 2021. They're going to refile, supposed to be before July of this year. We recently initiated the first in human phase 1 PK study with the second gen, and we're going to get into their pipeline as well. So they're going to refile by the end of June of 2021. Expect about 6 months for the FDA to give another response, either approval of Libervant or another complete response letter, in which case they will need more studies. But the stock has been beat up as of late, just like most biotechs. If you look at year to date, at the high, it was in February at $6.68. If you look at the year, right before the CRL, the complete response letter, it was at $9. CRL came back to 4, and now it's back at 324. So let's look at their pipeline. This is what they have, and then let's look at the technology that they have. So Libervant, which is diazepam, breakthrough seizure cluster seizures, it's going to be filed at the second half before July 2021. And then we're going to wait like about 6 months for the FDA to make a decision on that. But also in the pipeline, we have AQST 108, AQST 109, and AQST 305. Anaphylaxis, severe allergy, acromegaly, carcinoid syndrome. And then they are licensed with Suboxone. So they're licensing their technology. What is the technology, you might ask? Innovative drug delivery, optimizing delivery based on drug properties and clinical needs. Changing the way drugs are developed and delivered can have a positive impact for patients and caregivers. So basically, it's a film. It's an oral film. It's sublingual. Multiple routes of administration, simple, consistent, and accurate dosing, potential for reduced drug exposure, ability to optimize bioavailability, absorption, and onset of action. So for something like epilepsy, there's obviously a huge need for this because it's fast acting, it's easy to deliver. Patient doesn't need to swallow a pill. Obviously, it's hard to do if they're having epilepsy. So Farm Film is unique and versatile for high-performance drug delivery. Aquestive scientists combine the customizable features of Farm Film with patented formulation and engineering processes to optimize the delivery of active pharmaceutical ingredients. Then they have a couple videos on their website. Uh, there's several administrative routes: sublingual, lingual, or buccal, depending on the actual indication. So buccal on the cheek, controlled release and engineered retention in a controlled microenvironment. Sublingual, rapid onset of action with direct entry into the systemic circulation. And lingual on top of the tongue, rapid disintegration and controlled release with bioequivalency. We look at the corporate presentation. They're advancing medicines to improve therapeutics. This is a corporate presentation from January 2021. Proven track record of success in developing, obtaining FDA approval, differentiating therapeutics with pharma film technologies, 5 FDA approved products, both proprietary and out licensed. So they do have things that have been approved. If you look at their drug pipeline, you'll see they're approved already in May 2021 for Parkinson's disease with motor fluctuations. They're approved for ALS. They got a complete response letter from erectile dysfunction, so they've halted that. And they got an approval for Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. Here they're comparing traditional epinephrine injection, nasal spray, rectal gels versus these films that you put either on the cheek, under the tongue, or on top of the tongue. Ease of administration, track record of success. They have 5 FDA approved products, 2 under FDA review, several in development, multiple clinical studies planned. This is a lot of stuff for only $118 million market cap. I think there's no rush to buy this stock just yet. I think the market's getting beat up as of May 2021. The only real catalyst, it's going to be a major catalyst, possibly a binary event where we can see this go back to $9, is the approval of Libervant. So they do commercial success and collaboration, commercial success on their own for the Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. They're going on their own. They also partner for greater indications where you need a bigger sales force. They partner with companies much like ChemPharm, which people love, and we're bringing the CEO on soon to interview. Epilepsy, this is the one closest to coming to market. Hopefully, the complete response letter wasn't too bad. It was just a matter of absorption in certain weight groups. So 1 million emergency department visits annually. You can greatly reduce this, obviously, with a sublingual or a lingual administration. Historic rescue market, highly fragmented. Refractory epilepsy rescue market, introduction of approved nasal products. That's their competitors. Plan to demonstrate that Libervant as an orally delivered product meets one or more criteria outlined by FDA to be considered a major contribution to patient care versus currently approved and device-driven rectal and nasal products, which I agree. The complete response letter, while there's no guarantee that the FDA is going to approve this is a unmet medical need, at least for the delivery mechanism and the method of action. And if the only issues were how the drug is absorbed with certain weight groups, and the company Aquestive already has this data to show that we can change the doses based on weight and it will still work effectively. There was no safety issues with this. This is where they talked about planning to resubmit in the first half of 2021 from the complete response letter. FDA noted that 4 subjects in the weight groups identified, they had 2 weight groups, 51 to 62 kilograms and 76 to 87 kilograms. The FDA noted that 4 subjects in the weight groups identified above and 1 additional subject in the 63 to 75 kilogram weight group had a median Cmax level that was approximately half of the median diastat level. No other safety clinical issues in the CRL. At a Type A meeting held in November 2020, FDA confirmed issues related to the NDA may be addressed by utilizing modeling and simulations based on the information provided by Aquestive in its FDA meeting package submitted in October 2020. Aquestive resubmitted a revised weight-based dosing regimen in December based on correspondence with the FDA. And now they're intending to resubmit the NDA as quickly as possible during the first half of 2021. So this is what we have. We have a long article on Latinos in clinical research, really going in depth. We're going to probably go into greater detail on the financials and all those things in the clinical research circle for this company. But like I said, small market cap has an exciting catalyst, a binary event. Seems like they got close, but this one issue with the FDA, they wanted them to kind of tweak the data. They're letting them use modeling, AI modeling, based on the data that Aquestive has. They do have experience bringing drugs to market. If they have 5 approved products on the market, so no rush. Something I want, and not financial advice. I don't own this stock. Something for you to go down the rabbit hole and really research this company, and go to the clinical research circle to learn more about this. We're going to go in depth on this greater and focus a lot more on the article that we wrote on Latinos in clinical research. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.